The Brazilian armed forces appear to be taking an unusual stance when it comes to air power because they just signed a contract with Saab Sweden to jointly acquire and produce the F-39, or upgraded Gripen E fighter jet. Apart from that, the Brazilian Navy continues to fly an updated version of the antiquated A-4 Skyhawk fighter aircraft. Additionally, there is a suggestion that Brazil is attempting to purchase used F-16 Fighting Falcon fighter jets, which might lead to further inquiries. Argentina, Brazil's southern neighbor, has recalled a contract with Denmark to buy 24 used F-16ABs. The first batch will be delivered later this year. It makes sense for Argentina to purchase used F-16s, considering its small air force and low defense budget. On the other hand, Brazil is renowned for having a very advanced military sector. More significantly, the Brazilian Air Force has already begun using the Gripen EF. According to reports, negotiations are underway for the Brazilian Air Force to acquire 24 F-16 fighter jets from the U.S. government. The Air Force intends to decide swiftly, potentially by the end of 2024, as the Brazilian Air Force gets ready to replace some of its outdated fighter jets. Word has leaked out regarding the possible acquisition of used F-16s. Currently, the Brazilian Air Force's fighter force consists of 6 Saab Gripen E, 30 Embraer EMB 314 Super Tucano, 40 Northrop F-5EM, and 40 AMX aircraft. A historic order of 36 Gripen EF, previously Gripen NG, was placed by the Brazilian Air Force in 2014 for a total of $5.4 billion. Delivery is scheduled to be finished by 2027. The agreement was extended in 2022 to add 4 more jets, for a total of 40. However, Brazil is currently looking into less expensive solutions because of a lack of funding. The first Grupo de Defesa area in Anápolis will be outfitted with the first Gripen's E fighter. The Air Force has not yet determined where to deploy the remaining Gripen order, though. Units that presently operate F-5 jets are anticipated to get the new Gripens. Furthermore, with no immediate replacement in sight, the Brazilian Air Force is getting ready to retire its fleet of AMX fighters, which could lead to the possible acquisition of second-hand F-16s from the U.S. government. Many years ago, in the early 2000s, Brazil attempted to purchase several F-16s from the United States, but the transaction was unsuccessful. The U.S. made Brazil an offer to purchase the F-16 Fighting Falcon in 2002, along with cutting-edge air-to-air missiles. It was the first time a Latin American nation has received such an offer. Brazil approved a proposal from the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, DSCA, that included the F-16 and related armaments, like the medium-range air-to-air missiles known as AMRAAM. However, it appears that there are differing views in Washington, as seen by a Pentagon policy that forbids the transfer of cutting-edge technology into an area out of concern that it might upset the balance of power in the military and spark an arms race.